All right, so today we're going to learn a game called Nine Fight. If that balloon pops, you're getting detention. I don't care who does it.
Then don't pop.
I'm telling you, don't pop it. All right. So today we're going to learn this game called Nine Fight. Okay, it's played on a grid. I'm going to show you how to play it on paper, but ultimately you're going to end up playing it online because that way it tells you whether you're right or wrong. Okay. So 9 5, the idea is in this puzzle you have a grid that's 9 by 9. Okay, so it has 81 squares in it. You're only allowed to use the numbers 1 through 9 one time. Okay, so put your phones away. You're only allowed to use the numbers 1 through 9 one time. The other thing that is true is that each row or column can add up to be no more than 9. It can add up to be 1, but it can't add up to be more than 9. All right, so you start with, every game starts with this number that's circled. Okay, so it gives you one number to start with. It starts with a circled number. And then you start to eliminate possibilities from there. Once you find, so for instance, in this little tiny snippet that I showed you, they circled a 2, which means all the other 2's can be eliminated. Okay, because you're only allowed to have 1, 2. You're going to keep checking your rows and columns as you go to make sure that you're not using a number again, and to make sure that your sum is not more than 9. All right, so let's take a look at this example here. They have the number 5 circled. This is the number they started with, which means I can eliminate all the other 5's. All right, so scratch out any other 5's that you see. I see 2 other 5's. Go 3. Here's another 5. Is that okay? So the first thing I did was I just eliminated all the other 5's. Now, keeping in mind that a row or a column cannot add up to be more than 5, or sorry, more than 9. Do you need something? Keeping in mind, no row or column can add up to be more than 9. If I have a 5 in this bottom row here, 5 plus 7 is going to give me 12, so I can't have that 7. Because if I circled that 7, my row would add up to be too much. 4 is okay, 2 is okay, 4 is okay, because 4 adds up to be 9, right? Now I can look at the column. Okay, so what numbers would be eliminated? The 7 again, because that would add up to be 12. The 9, that'd be 14. That's way too big. But 5 plus 2 is 7, and that's okay. It just can't be more than 9. All right, so now we've taken care of that, what I tend to do is I start with the 9. Okay, so I look to see where I have 9's. I actually only see 1 9. Anybody else see a 9 anywhere? Yep. Okay, so since we only have 1 9, we have to keep that 9. Okay, so I'm going to keep that 9. So circle your 9. Circle your 9. Okay, now we got to do the same thing with the rows and columns. But keep in mind, if you have a 9, the sum of our row can't add up to be more than 9 at all, right? So anything else in that row is going to get eliminated with the 9's. Because 9 plus 1 even is just 10, is already 10, right? So I need to eliminate everything else in that row. This is why I like starting with a 9. Because if you can find your 9, then it gets rid of a lot. The same thing is true of the column. Okay, I already have a 9 circled, so I got to get rid of my 3, my 7, my 6, and my 4. All right, so now let's look for 8s. I start to go down to smaller numbers now. So 8s. I have 2 8s. I have 2 8s, so it's got to be one of these two, right? Now there is a little bit of elimination we can do here. So keep in mind, if it's this 8, think about like where they intersect. This 6 is used both by this column with the 8 and the row with the 8. So no matter which one I pick, that 6 would get eliminated. Because 6 plus 8 is 14. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter if I pick the row, this row for an 8 or this row for an 8. The 6 fits into both of those. So this 6 would get eliminated. What about with the, what's another number that's going to get eliminated regardless of which 8? This 7 right here would get eliminated because it's in the both the row and the column for both 8s. Okay, so I still don't know which 8 it is. That's okay. That happens. Now we can go down to 7s. We can go down to 7s. I still see 4 7s. That's a lot of 7s. Can't pick from there. 6s. I see 3 6s, right? Can't eliminate anything there. We already have our 5s. How about our 4s? We've got 3 4s, but look, this 6 is shared by all the 4s. Can you see that? How this 6 is in the same column as these 4s and in the same row. So it doesn't matter what 4 I pick. 4 plus 6 is 10. So that would push it over. I can actually eliminate this 6. All right, so I still don't know my 4s, but let's go back to our 6s for a second here. My only 2 6s are in this row, right? So I have to have a 6 from this row. It's my only choice. Would I ever be able to use this 7 then? No, because it pushed it over to 13. So I can eliminate that 7 as well. All right, so now I still have 3 7s, but I can't really eliminate anything from that. All right, so we looked at our 6s. We have 5s. We have 4s. We have too many 4s still. 3s. We still have 3 3s. How about 2s? We've got 1 of them. So I know I have to use this 2. Okay, so now let's think about this row. I have 5 and a 2. That's a total of 7. Could I have this 4 at all? No, because that would push us way over 9. So I got to get rid of that 4. Now we can look at our column. Right? 2 plus 1 is okay. 2 plus 3 is okay. 2 plus 8. That pushes us over 9. So I can get rid of my 8. Okay, now keep in mind we only had 2 8s. Right? And we just eliminated them. Eliminated one of them. So we have only 1 8 left. Right? So let's go ahead and circle our 8. Wait, here we go. So this is the only 8 that we have left. So let's eliminate what we can. So what can I eliminate in the top row? Everything, because everything is going to push us over the sum of 9, right? How about the column for the 8s? Everything, that 7 and that 6 are going to go. All right, so we've got a 9, we have an 8. How many 7s do we have left? 1 7, so I've got to use that 7. Okay, so eliminate from columns and rows. What can I get rid of? This 3 I can get rid of because it's in the same row as the 7, and that pushes us to a 10. All right, so I have 9, 8, 7. I only have 1 6 left. Can I eliminate anything because of that? No, because the 1 is okay, right? Because that makes it 7. And there's nothing else in this column. Okay, I have a 5. I need a 4, and I only have 1 of those left. Then I have a 3. maybe, here we go. There's my 3, my 2, and my 1. So you should end up with 9 numbers circled when you're all done. All right, let's try another one. Let's try the next one. Okay, so our 5 is circled, so we need to eliminate all of our 5s. Is that okay? All right, so start eliminating because there's quite a few of them here. I think I got all my 5s there. All right, so we also need to check our row and our column with our 5 in it. Can we eliminate anything from the row? 5 and 3, they'll give me 8. That's okay. Nothing to eliminate from the row. How about the column? 8, 7, and 9. Good. I can eliminate my 8, 7, and 9. All right, so let's start with our 9s now. Got a lot of 9s up there. Okay, so we have a lot of 9s up here, but I really can't eliminate or choose one. So how about our 8s? I have 2 8s here. Now I can't pick which one it is, but what could I eliminate? Keep in mind they share this 2, right? So I can eliminate this 2. All right, let's pick 7s then. We have 3 7s, but keep in mind, what do they share? They share this 9, so I can eliminate that 9. Okay, I'm still down. I still have 3 9s left though, so that didn't help me a whole lot there yet. Okay, so 9, 8, 7. We need 6s. I see 3 6s. The bottom right hand corner. Down here. I don't think we can because we don't have anything else that's been selected in that row to eliminate. Okay, 5s we already have. How about 4s? But we only have 1 4. That's good news, right? So we got to choose this 4, but that'll help us eliminate a bunch of stuff. All right, let's deal with the column first. What can be eliminated out of the column? The 8. What else? The 7 and the 6. Okay, now let's take care of this row. Notice we have a 4 and a 5 circle. So that's already our total of 9. So I can't have any more in that row. So both 3s and my 1 are going to get eliminated. All right. Do you want to go back to the 9, 8, 7s again? I think we should because we actually can choose some stuff here. So 9s, we still have 3. I only have 1 8 left now. So I can choose my 8. So what can I eliminate from that row? Actually, everything, right? I can eliminate everything in that row. All right, so we have, can't do anything about the 9s yet. We have an 8. I only have 1 7 now. Okay, so how about the column? Can I eliminate anything? The 7 and the 1, that's okay, right? That's only a total of 8. How about in my row? The 3 can be gone. Okay, we still have 3 9s, 8 7, 6. We only have 1 6 left. Right, so we can choose our 6. Okay, so what can I eliminate because of that 6? I can eliminate this 9 right here, right? But that 2 is okay because 6 plus 2 is only 8. But look up here. Now my 9s are just contained to this column, right? if they're just contained in this column, I can't have anything else in that column. Because 9 plus anything is going to push me over 9. So I can eliminate this 2 right here. All right, so we still don't know our 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We only have 1, 3. All right, we can choose that 3, although I don't think that one's going to help us a whole lot. Oh, we only have 1, 1. We only have 1, 1. I hear you. We only have 1, 1. So what? How does that help us? It eliminates that top 9. It eliminates that top 9 because that pushes us to 10, which means that we have to use this other 9. Okay, so it would eliminate then this 2 in that row. Okay, and then the only 2 left is the one up top. Does that make sense? Okay, in a minute, don't do anything yet. In a minute, you're going to play a game of 9 Find online. Here's what it looks like. Okay, so when you pull it up, you have the option of doing easy, medium, hard, expert, or diabolical. Okay, so I would leave it on easy for right now. So like on this one here, it shows you have a 5 and a 2 circled. So sometimes you have more than one number circled. So I can eliminate any 5. If you click once, guys, look up here for a second. You'll have plenty of time. If you click once, it grays it out. Click it again, it circles it. Click it a third time, it removes it. Okay, so 5 and 2, that's a total of 7. So I have to eliminate this 7 and 8. From my row of 5, or my column of 5, I can eliminate everything except for the 3. Okay, so I'm just going to speed through this real quick, okay, because I know you're losing patience here. 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, so I know like my 6s have to be in this column, so I'm going to eliminate those 2. 5, I have 4. I'm going to eliminate that. 3, 2. Oh, I could have eliminated that. 2. This has to be my 1, so I can eliminate that. 9, 8, 7. Okay, look guys, real quick. If you're wrong, look what's going to happen. If you're wrong, nothing happens. Like it just looks like you're just making circles. But if you're right, it says share this puzzle with a friend is what like all the things line up to be. Okay, so that's how you know at the end if you're right or not. Down here at the bottom, you have new puzzle. You could reset it, so just erase it, or you can undo. So like if you just made a guess and you picked this 1, 7 and you were wrong, you could undo until that 7 is exposed again. That way you kept all the work that you thought was right to begin with. Okay, so what I want you to do is play twice today. Okay, I want you to play 2 games, and you're going to put the picture, you're going to snip a picture of when you're done and put it in both of these. Okay, so you should have 2 things that go in here. Did I not make a copy for you guys? Hold on, did I goof up? No, I know, but hold on. I think we're all in the same ones. Hold on, everyone get out of that slide. I'm going to delete it and repost one. I'm sorry. I goofed it up. I blame on Mrs. Nunes. She was in here distracting me when I was trying to post this. All right, I just posted a brand new one because no one's gonna be able to edit my file.